Your courage begins as a personal journey, but collective movements are the echo that travels farther. Your courage creates a quantum ripple effect, and I'd like to amplify your courage by reading to you something from my sketchbook. If you just discovered my YouTube channel, welcome to Divine Magic Arts, where creative minds unite and channel their divine magic to create art. My name is Melody. I'm a fashion designer, digital artist, musician, painter, creative writer. Most of you already know that I design all of the artwork that you see on Divine Magic Art. I designed this. Right now I have my light projector putting my digital artwork up on the wall, and of course I designed this sketchbook where I'll be reading the poetry. Courage originates as a single heartbeat, trembling, uncertain, but determined. It begins when one soul decides to express truth, to choose light over concealing it. At first it feels minuscule, like a whisper against the wind. But courage is energy, and energy has no end. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, which is a concept conveyed by the first law of thermodynamics. There is a ripple effect that travels, illuminates, and awakens. One act of bravery becomes collective inspiration to rise. One truth spoken becomes 1,000 voices finding their strength. The personal elevation becomes collective. The whisper becomes an echo, and that echo becomes a movement. Every revolution, every wave of change, every healing ripple in humanity always begins with one source daring to channel love in the adversity of fear. Courage is contagious because it reminds us of who we already are. It shows us that we are never truly alone. We are the same current of consciousness flowing through different hearts, remembering its power. So, when you move with courage, the universe moves through you. You are the source of the echo, and that echo will travel farther than you can imagine. Quantum physics tells us that everything exists inside a unified field of energy we refer to as the quantum field. Every thought, every feeling, every intention communicates an energetic signature to that field. Nothing stays isolated. We're connected to everything, attached to nothing. When you choose courage over fear, your energy signature changes. Your nervous system emits a more coherent electromagnetic field. Your brainwaves and heart rhythms become harmonious coherence that interacts with the quantum field, and your elevated state creates an impact you can't see. Dr. David Hawkins theorized that one person living at a high state of consciousness can counterbalance thousands in lower states, and the Maharishi effect demonstrates that groups meditating together can immeasurably reduce crime, violence, and social unrest in cities. Courage doesn't just inspire, it literally changes the frequency of collective consciousness. What begins as your personal act of bravery creates a ripple effect in the unified field, and the resonance is felt. One decision made with integrity and bravery becomes a quantum ripple, like an energetic wave traveling through consciousness itself. The movement can begin as an individual shift, but the movement evolves into collective momentum. The echo becomes a more evolved force. Your courage is not just for you, it's for everyone and everything connected to you through collective consciousness and the quantum field. When you elevate your vibrational frequency, you support the whole planet. I'm aware that many who are listening right now think all of this just sounds poetic, so I'll be sharing the research discoveries and facts about the Maharishi effect. Number 1. Energetic thresholds. There are 2 key thresholds used in the Maharishi effect research, the 1% threshold and the square root of 1% threshold. When 1% of the population practices transcendental meditation, measurable effects such as reduced crime have been reported. Criminologists view crime as a multidimensional problem that is best prevented by programs that strengthen informal social control, which is the internalized propensity of the individual to find healthy behavior patterns within the law. The Maharishi effect is a powerful mechanism of increasing informal social control by increasing coherence and decreasing stress in the most holistic level of society, which is collective consciousness. A review of 15 published studies conducted on city, state, national, and international levels finds strong evidence that crime is reduced and quality of life is improved when 1% of a population practices the transcendental meditation. Before I move on to my next points, I really want to elaborate more on just how miraculous you are, so I will be including a video clip from my video of the 10 amazing scientific facts that prove that your existence is a miracle. Most of you already know this, but when some stars die, they collapse under their own gravity and create black holes, and other stars that are less massive will explode and leave behind dense remnants of stars. One of the most beautiful phenomena in the universe is a supernova, which forms because the core of a star collapses rapidly and the star explodes in a supernova, releasing immense energy and scattering elements into space. You manifested this message will find you because you've been transforming so rapidly, and you're realizing your own power to manifest miracles because you are a miracle. Number 1. Stellar nucleosynthesis. We are literally stardust. Elements heavier than hydrogen and helium, such as carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, calcium, and iron, were forged in the cores of dying stars through the process of nuclear fusion. When those stars exploded as supernovae, they scattered these elements across the galaxy, eventually forming planets and life. I want you to really process that the majority of the human body is composed of elements formed in stars. And also the gold in your jewelry is stardust. Elements like gold and platinum were created in neutron star collisions, not just supernovae. When you wear gold, you're literally wearing the remnants of a cosmic event that occurred billions of years ago. The human body is primarily made up of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. The most abundant element in your body by atom count is hydrogen, and the hydrogen in your cells is older than Earth itself. About 93% of the mass in your body is stardust, forged in the cosmic crucibles billions of years ago. Let's go back even further. Number 2, divine source energy. At the moment of the Big Bang, all matter and energy in the universe were condensed into a single point. This means that everything and everyone shares a common origin. Traces of the leftover radiation from the Big Bang are still present everywhere, even within us. We are a part of the ongoing echo of the universe's birth. You are, in essence, a wave of that original expansion, shaped by cosmic evolution. Connected to this concept of divine oneness is my next point, number 3, quantum entanglement. Everything is interconnected. In quantum physics, we know that particles that interact can become entangled, meaning that their states remain connected no matter how far apart they are. This implies a deep, non-local connection in the fabric of the universe, suggesting that nothing is truly separate. Number 4, we breathe the universe. Every breath you take contains atoms once inhaled and exhaled by ancient beings and scattered by stars in cosmic events. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat all come from planetary and cosmic processes. You are not merely breathing in the universe, but you are the universe experiencing itself, and we could say that the universe breathes through you. The universe moves through you. The universe creates through you. Number 5, our solar system is a product of stellar evolution. Our sun is a second-generation star, meaning that it was born from the remnants of a previous star's supernova. Earth and everything on it, including you, is a direct result of that stellar life cycle. The chance of our sun being born from another star and then becoming a source of energy that our planet revolves around is a miracle. Number 6, the odds of you being born are 1 in 400 trillion. The evolution of life took 3.8 billion years. Life on Earth began around 3.8 billion years ago and, over time, evolved through countless adaptations, extinctions, and mutations. The human species appeared only about 200,000 years ago, and your specific lineage made it through plagues, wars, famines, and more just for you to exist now. According to Dr. Ali Benazir, I apologize if I mispronounced that name, the probability of you existing from your exact genetic lineage and ancestral history is about 1 in 400 trillion. That includes your parents meeting, surviving, reproducing, and their ancestors doing the same for millions of years. You're a cosmic lottery win, a once-in-a-universe event. Number 7, Earth is in the Goldilocks zone. Earth orbits the sun at just the right distance, not too hot, not too cold, for liquid water to exist, which is essential for life. A small shift in distance, atmosphere, or tilt would make life impossible. It's like the universe tuned the dials perfectly for life to appear. If gravity were slightly stronger, the universe would collapse. If gravity were slightly weaker, the universe wouldn't support life. There is a divine fine-tuning of balance. The universe is governed by physical constants such as gravity, electromagnetic force, etc. If any of these were slightly different, stars, planets, and life would have never formed. This is called the fine-tuning problem in physics, and it remains one of science's greatest mysteries. This leads me to my next point. Number 8, the anthropic principle. This principle in cosmology suggests that the universe appears designed to allow for the existence of observers like us. In other words, if the universe weren't so finely tuned for life, we wouldn't be here to question it. Your ability to ask, "Why am I here?" is evidence of the miracle. You can change the universe just by observing it. Quantum physics shows that the act of observation can alter the behavior of particles. This is known as the observer effect. And I will talk more about the double slit experiment in another video. I think that deserves its own video. This means that your awareness literally influences physical reality, suggesting that consciousness is not passive but participatory. The second law of thermodynamics says systems tend toward disorder, yet life organizes itself, grows, and evolves, seemingly against the flow of entropy. Your very existence is a miraculous defiance of cosmic decay. Number 9, the complexity of the human body. Your body is made of over 37 trillion cells, each one functioning like a microscopic factory. Every human fingerprint is unique. Even identical twins have unique fingerprints. Your identity is literally one of a kind in all of human history, past and future. Your DNA, if uncoiled, would stretch about 67 billion miles, enough to reach the sun and back hundreds of times. All of it works in perfect orchestration without you needing to think about it. Your heart beats 100,000 times a day without you thinking about it. That's over 30 million beats a year, all without conscious effort. It adjusts automatically to your body's needs, speeding up, slowing down, healing when injured. It's a marvel of biological engineering that keeps you alive every second, and your body loves you so much that it will always try the best that it can to keep you alive and heal you. Number 10, dark energy in the unified field. Current theories like string theory and quantum field theory suggest that everything exists in a unified energy field. Consciousness may not be isolated in the brain, but emergent from or embedded within this universal field. Despite massive advances in neuroscience, no one fully understands how consciousness emerges. The fact that you can observe, question, and reflect on your own existence is one of science's most profound mysteries, and a miraculous phenomenon in itself. Really think about that. We don't truly understand what exists beyond consciousness, and all we can conclude is that the fact that we are conscious observers of the universe is a miracle, because we are fractals of the universe, aware of itself through consciousness. Even neuroscience and systems theory suggests that human consciousness is an emergent property of the universe becoming aware of itself. All of this illustrates the famous quote, "We are the cosmos made conscious, and life is the means by which the universe understands itself." Take a moment to just observe where you are and everything you're sensing right now. You are the only person viewing life from your exact position in the universe, with your unique eyes, creating a perception within your unique mind. What kind of beauty can you observe around you and within you? What are you sensing? How do you feel when you become aware of the fact that you are a conscious fractal of the universe experiencing itself? This life experience that you're having is so miraculously unique to you, and yet simultaneously you're connected to everything, attached to nothing. Think of the reasons and the ways you can fall in love with life. I always tell the people I love that you deserve to create a life that you love because you're alive, and I also think that the process of falling in love with life begins when you realize that your life is a miracle. So now that we understand our energetic connection to everything and everyone, I want to return back to the concept of energetic thresholds. When groups the size of the square root of 1% of a population practice the more powerful TM City program together, this is called the extended Maharishi effect. The energetic ripple effect is a direct experience of the unified field of conscious awareness transcending the lower polarity and creating balance in accord with universal law. When the practice of transcendental meditation is implemented and expanded to a greater population, it is revered as a powerful and protective force against crime and collective chaos. The square root of 1% of a population engaging in the TM City program together in one place has also been used. Larger effects are claimed above this threshold. Now let's address some key studies and outcomes. One study in Washington, D.C., 1993, involved a coherence group of people practicing transcendental meditation. The group increased from 800 to 4,000 people, and they proved a massive decrease in violent crime by 23.6% during a 2-month period. Another study involved 206 U.S. cities from 2007 to 2010. When the TM City group size approached or exceeded the square root of 1% threshold, there was a significant drop in homicide rates and urban violent crime rates relative to the baseline from 2002 to 2006. I'll include the source here so you can read more if you want to. Another study in Merseyside, England, showed that when the coherence group size crossed the square root of 1% threshold, there was a 13.4% drop in crime. Over the next few years, Merseyside's crime rate remained stable or declined, even as national trends increased. Number 3. Broader societal effects. Studies have reported declines not only in crime, but in other social dysfunctions. Quality of life metrics improve. Indicators of societal stress, economic and social instability, inflation, and unemployment have been shown in some studies to move more favorably in periods when the coherence group is large. Here are other instances where collective actions, meditations, or energetic alignment have created measurable or reported effects on larger populations or social structures. Number 1. Mindfulness and altruism experiments. A study with 326 participants found that after an online mindfulness meditation session, people donated 2.6 times more than those in a control group. That's a change in pro-social behavior triggered by a relatively small individual intervention, yet measured in a social context. Number 2. Meditation and mental health. Meta-analyses have shown that TM, transcendental meditation, is effective in reducing PTSD symptoms across diverse populations: veterans, domestic violence survivors, refugees, etc. Studies also demonstrate that a single meditation session can reduce psychological markers of anger, heart rate, and blood pressure, even in people new to meditation. Number 3. Immune system and gene expression studies. An 8-day advanced meditation retreat, inner engineering associated with some yoga and meditation traditions, showed upregulation in immune system genes, like interferon signaling, without triggering inflammatory responses. This suggests a molecular level healing response, not just psychological. Number 4. Conflict reduction and social cohesion. Some studies examine acts like befriending meditation, which reduce polarization between political groups and increase positive regard toward others. These are smaller scale than the Maharishi studies, but relevant to how group alignment can reduce division and increase peace. Number 5. Health outcomes at scale. Large-scale public health programs that include meditation, stress reduction, and mindfulness have shown reductions in healthcare costs, fewer chronic disease markers, etc. Collective adoption of healthy practices shifts the population's energetic vibration, as well as reduced cardiovascular risk, less inflammation, better mental health. Some of this is captured in TM inner engineering literature. Healing the world through collective energetic ascension. In conclusion, individual practices such as transcendental meditation shift personal consciousness and physiology, which subsequently elevates collective consciousness. When enough individuals synchronize, whether through shared meditation, coherence groups, or shared intention, this alignment can have measurable external effects as seen in reduced crime, reduced social stress, and improved health. In other words, these examples show that raising one's energetic frequency through inner work isn't just metaphorical. There are documented ways it seems to correlate with large-scale healing and positive societal shifts. So, as I said in the beginning, courage begins as a personal journey, but collective movements are the echo that travels farther. One of the most important keys to unlocking your most courageous self is learning how to regulate your nervous system so you feel safe enough to act with your courage. I just posted this video to support you all along your healing journeys as you learn to regulate your nervous system and understand the ways you can nurture and nourish yourself into your greatest potential. If you're interested in these topics and you resonate with my energy, then be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and I don't just mean my YouTube channel, Divine Magic Art. I mean thank you for being here on Earth. Until we meet again, remember that your life is filled with divine magic.